Casino sounds like one of Scary's friends that he hangs out with.
I know.
Hey, I'm hanging out with Clam's Casino.
Doesn't he own the jet ski company? It is the 15-Minute Morning Show podcast. Here we go. And as we do this podcast, we're preparing for our staff lunch.
You guys I don't look at the menu. You guys, looking at this room, everybody does the same thing. I don't do it. I feel weird not looking at the menu. I like to go into a restaurant and go, all right, here's what I'm having.
I get that.
You guys already know what you're having down to dessert.
Oh, they already know who's sharing what, who's ordering
Oh, yeah.
what.
We need a strategy, a game plan.
We'll get into that in just a second.
Scary's
We'll get into
ordering the
that.
whole menu.
We're going to get into that, but let me introduce the world. And there's Danielle.
Hi.
Who doesn't like mayonnaise. We're going to find out how to get around that at lunch today. And also Gandhi, who eats everything except for cinnamon.
Yes.
There's Scotty B, who's somewhat particular about many things in life. There's Straight Nate, who is so excited for lunch, he's already ready to order 3 entrees. I don't know what's going on there.
He's going to take them leftovers so he doesn't have to cook later. Yeah.
There's no, like you've never done that. Hello. and there's Scary, who's negotiating with Nate about how they're going to split dishes. And there's Garrett, who I sort of agree with. I'd rather not go online and look at a menu from a restaurant. I want to get there and open the menu and then also ask what the specials are, because that could throw everything off.
Right. Don't you feel rushed too? Like as soon as you know what you want, then the waiter's like, "Oh, you don't need to look at the menu. What would you like?" And then you're already halfway out the door at that point.
Well, you can reevaluate.
Yeah, I know that, but
yeah, I'm the same way. There are a lot of people, especially people who are dieting, they want to look ahead and see, okay, let me order this and then ask them not to put that on it. And I get that. But what about you, Gandhi? Do you want a surprise when you get there, or do you want to check out the menu before you get there?
No, I always look at the menu. I get excited to look at the menu. I feel like it's like reading the book before the movie. Because when you get there, things could change. They could have a different menu than what you read online. And, like you said, the specials. But I'm somewhat prepared. I know what I'm expecting.
Okay. Danielle's looking at that menu.
Yeah, because I am so particular with mayonnaise and fish. So when people invite me to dinner, I always have to just go, because I know I'll find something. I just have to go. I just want to go on there ahead so that I'm not the pain in the ass when I get there going, well, I don't want to eat that. I just already know this is what I'm going to have because I already looked and I know that's what I can handle. So.
See, you know what you can do? You can, Chef Dan is our good friend of ours.
Yeah,
you can say, hey, I'm the pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Here's what I don't like, but what do you think I should have? And he will immediately come up with something.
I think he already knows I'm a pain in the ass from last time, so I think he's used to me. So I think we're okay.
See, I like to look ahead only because I need to whittle things down. Because otherwise,
whittle things down. You order the whole menu. What are you whittling?
I like food. I like a variety of food. In my older age, I've started to try things and like things that I didn't think I liked when I was a kid. So now I like to go ahead and I'm like, will you split these? Let's do these 2 items split. This for the table, and then maybe we'll cut an entree in half. That's where Nate and I were. So you got to do that ahead of time. Otherwise, you get them angry on the spot because they're waiting for you.
To Scary's point, and credit to you, Elvis, this is a really nice restaurant. So there's a lot of good things on this menu. It's not like just going to, I don't know, insert place you've been to 100 times here.
Right.
This is a really good opportunity to try a bunch of different things.
Okay, and I encourage that. But typically, if you're not hosting the lunch, you probably shouldn't start planning on buying things for the table because you're not buying.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's when it's best to do that.
That's right.
But Scary's going to go ahead and run against that one.
Well,
Scary, I encourage you. You order whatever you want today. I want you to order up,
but I don't want to spend
Buttercup.
your money like that. That's
Yes, you
why
do.
I'm going to try and maybe Jedi mind trick you into ordering something for the table because it's got to come from you, not me.
Scary. Well, you can't Jedi mind trick me because you're already setting me up for it now. So there's that.
I will have 2 fewer cocktails if I can get that steak and eggs.
You can have 14. You can have as many cocktails.
Am I allowed to put ketchup on stuff?
You can put ketchup on whatever you want.
Thank you.
After it's in your plate.
Scotty turns into a bird when we go out to eat, though, and they're just like shrapnel. There's shrapnel all around where he eats, whether it's cherry stems or like ice cubes that he's picked out of his glass or fruit, whatever
it's
it
true.
is. Yeah.
We need to put him in a parakeet cage.
I need one of those things that they put on the table for the toddlers that sticks down to the table so I can just kind of roll it up when I'm done.
We're going to put a little mirror in there.
Yeah.
A little water feeder.
I had a complaint.
Yeah, what?
This bothers me, and nobody here has ever done it. But with my group of friends, they've done it before. When you order something for the table, like something like a calamari or like a clams oreganata, the idiot who goes and takes the lemon and starts squeezing it over the whole plate.
yeah.
And it's just no.
They should ask.
No, don't do that. Don't make that decision for me. I don't want lemon on my.
It's okay. It's okay. You're right.
Clams
You're right.
Casino.
Calm down. Calm down, Mary.
I know.
What is
No,
a Clams Casino?
But that's so
Clams Casino.
selfish of people.
Clams Casino and clams are on oreganata has like oregano and breadcrumbs.
Casino has
and
bacon.
casino
Bacon.
and casino usually has maybe a bacon on it. I
Yes,
believe.
yes,
if I'm
sir.
not
Yes,
mistaken.
bacon. Yeah, the breadcrumbs are the oreganata. But my point is, don't go taking something that's for the table and adding an ingredient.
Point
across
made.
the
Do we
whole
all
thing.
agree? We hear his point.
Damn Jimmy Clams.
Clams
We're
Casino
gonna-
sounds like one of Scary's friends that he hangs out with.
I know.
Hey, I'm hanging out with Clams Casino.
Doesn't he own the jet ski company? Clams
That's
Casino?
jet ski, Brian.
Oh, sorry. But no, I agree with Scary. Like, if you love lemon on your clams, then you should not spray the whole platter with lemon. You got to ask around. I agree with you, Scary.
Thank you.
Hey, Nate, fix your camera.
What am I
All
doing?
we see are
You're so low.
your eyes. You look like the
That's
neighbor
just the
on.
That's how
What's
it
that
is.
show?
Home improvement.
Whenever I'm in
Improvement.
Scotty's studio, like recording something.
Hold on,
always-
hold on. Now I can't see your head.
Yeah.
Look, now you're cutting your head off. I'm sorry. What's that, Daniel?
Whenever I'm in Scotty's studio recording something, Nate's camera's always messed up, and all you see is like his
His balls.
nose up.
It's always
or
on his balls.
Or his balls. I don't
Yeah.
know why you always point at your
Giant,
balls.
giant.
Well, they're so giant you can't miss
Yeah,
them.
moose knuckle.
That's because his pants
Well,
are
he
so
sits so low in that chair. I don't know why. He looks like the little kid at the
My
table.
back's bothered. I gotta put my feet on the floor.
You're like
you don't want to get.
you're like
it.
a resident lowrider.
Use that back then.
I wonder if that would make a difference for me if I scoot mine down.
Anyway, well, I'm excited because our friend Abby, who's the newest member of our family, she's going to be joining us today, and I like her a lot. I know she's not here listening to us. I
No, she's
think
very
she's great.
nice. She's a
She's
sweetheart.
fun. She's smart.
Yep.
She's a smart person. It's good to have her on staff. It's nice to have a smart person.
What are you doing, Gandhi?
Gandhi, what are you doing?
Well, I just wanted to see because so my
We're
legs.
looking at your balls.
I'm a short person, so my legs dangle if I'm up too high. And
Yeah.
Nate just said he put his feet on the floor. I always use this speaker over here to my right, so I was just seeing if I put it down, but they still kind of dangle.
Yeah.
There's one problem though.
What?
You're playing to the Zoom camera, but the people that are watching
Oh my God!
this
Look at you.
the people that are watching this are getting a very different angle. They just get barely your head of making it above the laptop. On
I
your
forgot.
camera angle.
We have
Excellent.
way too many cameras for
I know.
too many
You should play to
sources.
that camera.
This is my stand. I'm taking a stand.
Hey, it's kind of exciting. Scotty B, who is, gosh, he is opening his mind more and more these days. He actually went to an Indian grocery store yesterday. Of course, he sent you a text. Gandhi, how was that interaction?
Scotty likes to needle me and just be an idiot, and he's like, "Hey, I'm going to the Indian grocery store. You need me to fetch you any groceries?" And I was like, "You know what, Scott? In fact, I do. And now I have snacks." His stupid little joke turned into me having samosas.
Nice.
But
Good.
Scotty trying to find those samosas was like, I couldn't even tell. He sent me probably 5 texts and then called me. Where are they? How do I make them? Do I?
Wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what
How
they
do you
were.
how do you not find samosas in an
I
Indian
didn't know what they
grocery
were.
store?
I didn't know what they were, so I didn't know what department to go to.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
Yeah.
I said, just ask someone. I'm sure they'll tell you. And he said, "Are you sure it's not something dirty you're sending me to get?" I was
Oh
like, "A
my
samosa?"
goodness.
I thought she was tricking me. It was like some kind of lube or something.
You've never heard of a samosa before?
Never.
What?
Sounds like a
Indian
drink.
lube. Indian lube.
Now I have delicious
Gandhi,
samosas.
You look like Ziggy peeking over the fence. That's what you look like.
Good.
Look at this.
Where's Waldo?
I think we've just found a solution to me not wanting to be on camera. well.
All right, I'm glad we
Deanna
fixed
will
that.
find a way to get that camera on
Hello.
you somehow.
Hey, something big going on here in New York City. If you commute into the city or ever come to the city for whatever reason, the congestive
Heart failure.
congestive heart failure.
Congestive heart failure. Yeah.
The-
All right.
You got this. Come on.
Jeff.
We're having a little trouble. Congested. That was stupid. Congestion. Genitalia pricing for driving through the city. They decided not to do it. Or at
Yeah.
least they say indefinitely, but I'm sure there's going to be debate on this, right?
I feel like it's going to pop up in like November or December. It's like, hey, by the way, remember what we said? We're pulling back on that. So just till everything calms down, I believe.
Right.
Well, what from 5 a.m. through whenever entering Manhattan was going to be $15 a day extra per vehicle. And that was going to be a burden of $75 extra on me.
Over the course of the year, 3,000 to 3,500.
Yeah.
Right. Now, so there's that plus the tolls that you pay to come into the city and the gas and parking for a lot of people. That's
Parking's
a lot.
$800
It's a
month
lot.
or
Yeah.
something.
So this was a
Ridiculous.
big decision, and I'm shocked that they made it. But thank God,
Amen.
There you go.
I know this may be selfish of me to say, but I don't know. I'm a commuter, and that's and I really feel strongly.
A lot
about
of people agree with you. Congestion pricing was supposed to get rid of congestion. And they're saying that on the list of things that it would help are, well, there are many. There's congestion. There's also air quality.
Yeah.
There's, parking. There's a million different things that are awful about New York City that are caused by so many people driving through. And they're thinking this will whittle it down, and now only people who have $1 billion can drive in the city.
Yeah.
But of course, the list of reasons why they shouldn't do it is very, very long.
And I think what would have happened is that the time we went in every
Yeah.
morning, we would have had more people driving in because they were still going to try to beat the system and drive in
For sure.
before the pricing, time.
And the crazy thing is, all these people say, oh, you really need the MTA needs the money. I have no problem, and I know Scotty and I agree on this. I'm not sure about everybody in the room, but I have no problem taking public transportation.
Yeah, I wish.
I'll take the train. I will happily do that.
Yeah.
The problem is the time we come in,
Right.
there is no option.
Exactly.
There is
Right.
no option for us. So
You know,
we have to
Right.
drive.
Totally don't want to take the train. We were all just talking about this, all the girls. We're like, man, being on that train by yourself is sketchy
Oh,
at
yeah, of
best. Like,
course.
it is uncomfortable. Weird things have been happening all the time. People who used to take the trains all the time don't even want to take the trains anymore.
Yeah, you don't need
I'm
that.
all
You don't need
set.
that extra stress.
I don't need that.
So, there are so many reasons why congestion pricing makes sense in some cities. I know London is doing it, and they have said it's been a huge success there. It was met with a lot of controversy, a lot of people, whatever, negativity when they first did it. But here in New York City, I don't think our city's quite ready for that. Plus, we have so many people in the city who are just scratching to make a living and to survive.
And the city just got back post-COVID, and then just to be like, hey, get out of here again. It's almost they're shooing us away. I think it was the mayor of New York City, Mayor Dinkins, back in the day. He didn't allow New York City garbage trucks to be on the road during rush hour. I think the same thing needs to apply for those 18-wheelers. Like there's some streets where it's like it gets 4 lanes get cut down to at least 1 because Target's dropping off and the other side. So I think the 18-wheelers should only be between 12 to 6. I'm running for mayor, by the way.
By the way,
a
you
lot
got
of
a big
stuff-
set of balls if you drive a big 18-wheeler in the city. I envy those guys. I don't know how they do it.
no
Well,
way.
they do it, and they're great drivers. But here's what happened during the last mayor's administration. They took away lanes and made them bike lanes or just bus-only lanes. So you take those lanes away, then you're down to 2 lanes, or maybe in some situations 1, and then you have these delivery people who are doing their jobs, and they need to be able to deliver things, and we can't take that away from them. There's no way to get around them. New York City is just a mess. It really is. Congestion pricing would make it worse, I think.
They didn't think it through 200 years ago, huh?
Not to mention, we're drinking water out of a pipe that's been down there for 285 years.
I just think it's ballsy, though. They put up those cameras like, oh, we're doing it anyway. No matter, we're not going to ask anybody. We're just going to push this through. So they set all those cameras up there, and it drove everybody like, what the hell is about to happen? And until the governor just realized we're all crying about it, we're about to be screwed up until yesterday.
So now, what are they
we
using
can-
the cameras for? A waste of money?
Oh, to find people who are murdering people and people who are stealing things. I know, yeah.
That would be great.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Big Brother's watching you. We got to get out of here, so have a beautiful day. I'll see you at lunch. I'm starving.
Hey, let's eat.